that lawsuit is absolutely happening that we're filing. And we're in the process of getting that stuff put together now. The counsel that I have chosen is a wonderful, extremely bright, educated man and a woman there in that state. And they both are going to be handling this matter, and they're experts in defamation and in slander. And they're also experts in vetting out information that would lead to possible criminal wrongdoing.
Did he just say criminal wrongdoings?
No snap, no snap.
So I'm excited about where they're taking this and where their investigation is leading and the things that they have uncovered thus far. So I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about the number of people that message me and that send things to my attorneys via emails, and all of these folders that have been set up on Reddit and Dropbox and all this stuff that's given me all the content that this woman has used. We're very excited and blessed that God has opened those floodgates and allowed all this information to come forward. So we're going to let that unfold in the court there in that state. I think it's Minnesota. That's where that's going to unfold, and we will prove that defamation and the slander that was used to defame us was intentional. It wasn't reporting because you knew it to be fact. It was reporting because you wanted clicks on your little YouTube channel thing that you actually pay your bills with. I don't do that. I don't go out here to pay my bills off of somebody else's heartbreak or their misery.
And
I found out that she's done this to many people, and all of those people have now started coming forward, which is why we're trying to take this to a class action status.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Hello, my gorgeous people, and welcome back to my channel. In the latest Chrisley Confession podcast, Todd Chrisley briefly discusses all of the lawsuits that they are currently involved in. Something that I have personally noticed is as these court dates become closer, Todd Chrisley has become more enclosed. And let me just say, I love me some Todd Chrisley sass just like the next person, but when it comes to all of these lawsuits, I do feel like that is a smart move. But what I found the most interesting from this podcast is where Todd Chrisley alleges that there could potentially be criminal wrongdoings within this defamation lawsuit against Without a Crystal Ball. And speaking of Katie Joy, aka Without a Crystal Ball, her subpoena recently became public knowledge, and as you guys can see, the Chrisley's legal team did serve her with papers, and she is due to be in court for deposition. And I do just have to say, I am definitely not Emily D. Baker, so I will not be breaking these documents down in full detail, but just like the Tati Westbrook lawsuit, I will be keeping you guys updated on all the big things that happen within this lawsuit. Speaking of Emily D. Baker, there was a rumor going around that she would not be covering the documents of this lawsuit due to all of the hate she received from Katie Joy in the last lawsuit against Tati Westbrook. But those rumors have now been laid to rest because Emily D. Baker did respond to my original tweet about this situation, stating that she will in fact be covering the lawsuit once the documents have been filed. So if you want to see this lawsuit broke down in full detail, I highly recommend you go check out Emily's channel, which will be linked in the description below. As much as Katie wants to play off as if this lawsuit is no big deal and there's nothing to worry about, I am inclined to believe otherwise. I'm sorry, but a class action lawsuit is nothing to sneeze at, and Todd Chrisley has already made it well aware that that is what they are aiming for. Not only did he say that it would be standing room only in that courtroom, but he also stated that he already has 100+ people who want to share their stories of how Katie Joy has defamed them. And I don't know about you guys, but 100 people against one person really isn't a good look. Hypothetically speaking here, even if half of those people are not being truthful and just want to see Katie Joy get in trouble, there's still 50 more people that are being honest and truthful. And for all my math people out there, the odds of all 100 people being dishonest like Katie is trying to claim is really, really slim. Nonetheless, this has not stopped Katie from being vocal as usual over on Twitter. She tweeted, "The difference between me and many of you is that I'm willing to put my face and name out there. I stand by my words and actions. protection. Using an alias and hiding your identity does not protect you from legal consequences. I am done playing games. I'm also no longer engaging in any of this. Y'all, I'm sorry, but I am once again having a deja vu moment because this is exactly what she done in the Tati Westbrook lawsuit. Lashing out at everyone, rage blocking everyone, and my personal favorite, threatening legal consequences. Continuing on, she tweeted, "Come Friday of this week, I can 100% assure you that many of you that have been engaged in this active campaign of harassment, defamation, and threats towards me and my husband will be singing a different tune. We've got a lot coming your way." Y'all rely on me for content, not the other way around. You've turned me into some kind of meme that can't even defend herself against the harassment. Katie, the reason that you can't defend yourself against this harassment is because you continue to drag everyone and their brother into this mess. If you really want to be taken seriously, how about you stop dragging every other creator on the platform and use that energy towards the people who have harassed you? There's a huge difference in harassment and just reporting on a very public story. The day that you realize that will be the day that you save yourself tons of hardship. And then last but definitely not least, we have her response to Nate the Lawyer's tweet. For those of you who are not familiar with Nate the Lawyer, he was one of the only YouTube lawyers on the platform who was actually in support of Katie Joy and was very unbiased in the Tati Westbrook lawsuit. He tweeted, "I must eat crow. My apologies to the anti-KJ crew. They have provided me convincing evidence that KJ doxed someone. Your anger and outrage is justified from what I see. They also make it clear that Steve is scum. Doxing is 100% wrong. Thanks for taking the time." Katie responded to this saying, "You are ridiculous. Truthfully, the shit that you all worry about is mind-numbing to me. You flip-flop more than anyone I've ever met. Find a backbone and stick to it. But you won't because your income streams depend on that crowd." Y'all, at this point, she has literally attacked everyone and she continues to do so on a daily basis. Now, when it comes to her tweet about this Friday and something coming for everyone, I'm assuming it's probably cease and desist or something of that nature. But of course, I will keep you guys updated and let you know as soon as I find out. As crazy as all of this is, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys have to say. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you believe that Katie's anger is warranted, or do you think that she is spiraling out of control? Also, if you want to stay in the loop with everything going on with this lawsuit and anything else in the drama world, please consider liking the video, subscribing before you go, and tapping the bell for post notifications. That way you're notified every single time I upload. I appreciate you guys to the moon and stars, and until the next time, mwah, bye!